Welcome, everyone, to Boone Pickens Stadium, Stillwater, Oklahoma, and home to the Cowboys of Oklahoma State. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the Cincinnati Bearcats, taking on another unit from the Big 12, the Oklahoma State Cowboys. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. And the Bearcats will kick it away to start us off. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Cowboys offense will take the first swing of the game. And for their sake, they better hope they've solved some of the turnover and protection issues that just plagued them in a nightmare of a game last week, Dave.
It was not a good performance. And this offense has got to grow. It's got to get better. And they've got to find some ways to move the football. They've got to throw the football, but we can't turn it over. Just those are the critical mistakes. More games are lost than won. And last week, too many turnovers for this quarterback.
Well, they just had too many negative plays and too many turnovers in that game to win. They believe they've got the dudes offensively to win games so long as they stay on schedule. When you're going backwards and you're giving the offense on the other side more possessions because you turn it over, that's a recipe for disaster, and that's something they have to be able to avoid in this game.
And they'll miss the connection here on third down.
Well, they try to throw for it there on third down on the opening drive of the game. They don't get it, but let's punt the ball away. Let's trust our defense. And, guys, let's also trust this home field advantage and the crowd to get loud and make it real difficult on our opponent.
First one is away, and boy, did he put in work in that loss last week, kicking it 5 times. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. So the Cincinnati Bearcats offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game is the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing. And it wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open guy. He did a really good job checking it down, taking the profit when it wasn't open downfield. That kept the offense on schedule. That's really important for this offense today.
And when you're watching it as a defensive player and coming to this football game, man, you know this is going to be a challenge. I better get pressure on this guy. If I let him feel comfortable, you'll see another day like last week. I mean, that dude was accurate almost.
There he goes. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. The Bearcats come to the line with a new set of downs. Give to the running back. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. In the red area, it's Walker. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Bearcats.
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal line, understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone, know I get 6, and then go celebrate with your boys.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the score came on an impressive run from the 20. On the run from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. They'll send the back in motion. Looking to throw, it's Flores. Unloads to the wideout. Working on the right. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
Nice patience by the quarterback here working against zone coverage. He was allowing his receiver an opportunity to find that open space in the defense before pulling the trigger.
Big play to start this drive. Now they'll snap it from the 39. Wants to throw on first down. He's got him.
You know, the short passing game is a great go-to weapon for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable, obviously, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react and play you. So for coordinators, this can really open up the rest of your playbook for the rest of the game.
Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Wants to go up top on first down. Had it in his hands, and he dropped it. Thought he had another big play, an interception. He'll have to settle for the PBU. It's second down. Looking to fire. Right down the middle. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
As a defender, you always want the interception, you want the big play, but I love it when guys go, and you can tell, they're trying to back the football down. They see it in the air. They know they can't catch it, know they can't make a play, but they make sure the receiver can as well. Nice play.
Throws to the wideout. For the third straight play, the pass falls incomplete. And the Cowboys will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He makes the fair catch, and they'll spot the ball at the 18. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Gonna run it. It's Walker. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Wide receiver going in motion. Running back searching for a hole. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Now facing a 3rd and long. Wants to throw. It's Sorsby. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down. The Bearcats will line up to punt it away.
Well, after giving up that touchdown on the opening drive, they had a little bit of a come to Jesus with their defensive coordinator on the sideline. I don't know what he said, but he, I think, just invoked the fear of God into this defense because this 3 and out has been sensational, dominant. This is the way they've got to play moving forward.
Split backs here. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And the incomplete pass was just too hot to handle. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wide receiver comes in motion. 2nd down, he'll throw it. And this one drops incomplete, but I think the defense jumped offside.
Offside, defense.
And you got to focus, right? The first thing you're looking at as a defensive lineman, the first thing you understand is the ball starts with a snap count. I have to line up, see the ball. When the ball moves, I move. I know it's simple, but you still see guys jumping off sides all the time.
Fires to the wideout. On target to the left. Knocked down immediately, but a big gain down to the 45. Last completion got them a first down. Let's see what they do now. They go to the ground. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Grabbed over the middle. It's Fitzpatrick. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down.
When the football is thrown accurately, where I can catch it and be a runner after the catch, it makes all the difference in the world. I can keep that speed up. Now I can break tackles like you see here and go make big plays for my offense.
The Cowboys are on the move. Coming out on first down with the play fake. He's got the tight end.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
And the Cowboys with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. From the gun, the ground game. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line and a big red zone opportunity here.
Basic run plays. I don't need a bunch of complicated stuff sometimes. I just need to get the first down and get the sticks moving.
The Cowboys have it with a 1st and 10. They'll send the tight end in motion. Looking to pass. It's Flores. Unleashes to the end zone. Into the hallelujah land. Touchdown, Cowboys! Setting up for the extra point and the top. And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the SEC. Alabama is in the unusual position of having to come from behind right now, but there's not a soul who doesn't believe the Tide can't roll back into this one. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Tennessee. Implications galore inside the SEC, and we'll circle back if anything big should happen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Motion from the wide receiver. This is a design run. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking to throw. Sets up the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. And the Bearcats send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. They tied it with a touchdown the last time they had it, trying to complement the defense's good work by taking the lead here. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Cowboys trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Whoa, does he turn that loose down the middle? Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Now facing a 3rd and long from the 50-yard line. Rushes on him. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Oh my, he just shanked that one. And that one will sail out of bounds. No chance for a return there. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking for a man. It's Sorsby. Wide open downfield. Still running at the 40. Oh, a lot of space. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. The returner will field it and try to do some business. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score. Already down 14-7. Unloads to the wideout. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Trying play action. Throws to the wideout. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. Pulls it in. It's blocked. Makes his way out to the 20 before he stopped, and that'll bring up a fourth down.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on third down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You've set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
Punt is in the air. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. They'll move the wide receiver. Dropping back, it's Sorsby. Fires to the tight end. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. They'll keep it on the ground to the right. Oh, he's got some space. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels. They'll put it in play from the 27, first down. They're going to ride this running back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Takes the handoff. It's Walker. He's stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. And they'll kick it from the left side, a 44-yard try. The field goal is no good. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys.
Oh, man, the dreaded doink. When you knock it off the crossbar, those are the ones where, man, just a couple inches to the other side, towards the middle, and that thing's in, but it still counts as a miss and a missed opportunity.
Sends it back in motion. They'll start this drive going to the air. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Off play action. Fires to the wideout. It's caught downfield. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
That last play is the kind of thing the offense can really build some momentum on, and now they've got it 1st and 10 outside the 40. To the air, it's Flores. Unloads to the wideout. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Throws to the wideout. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. The Cowboys will call on their punt team. That leg is staying loose, already the 5th kick of the night. Oh, this is a bad, bad shank. And no shot at a return here as the punt goes out of bounds. First snap of this drive comes from the 32. Looking to throw on 1st down. Snagged out of the air. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Second down coming up. They'll run the option.
You know, oftentimes when you're playing in conditions like this and it's raining, you'll see a lot of the skill players offensively take off the gloves because they want to be able to feel the football. They think it gives them better control of it. And I don't know if that played into the football going on the ground there, but you know that ball security is going to be one of the biggest factors in this game moving forward.
They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
With the run on 1st and goal. And he's brought down at the line of scrimmage, and the ball will stay at the 2. Got stopped on 1st down. They'll try it again from the 2. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Oklahoma State.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Extra point here will tie the game. And the point after is good. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. Here's the return from inside his 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback on the keeper. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They'll run play action. He's got his man. Turning it on. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43. The Bearcats will line it up on 1st and 10. To the ground with the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Gets it past the marker. Brings him down at the 27-yard line. It's a pickup of 15 and a 1st down for this offense. While we're only through 1, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. They fought to a standstill in the 1st. Let's see who gets the edge early in the 2nd. They've got a 1st down here to open the period. Tight end now in motion. Leaves it with the running back. Finds some fresh air. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. The Bearcats in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Leaves it with the back. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. He'll keep it on the sneak. And the Bearcats kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Going to the ground. Breaks the tackle. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The negative play leaves them with 2nd and 12. When they've got him looking run, now to pass. Pressure coming. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
You know, as quarterbacks, you've got to be good in the pocket. Even when things are collapsing and you've got guys swiping at it, you've got to have two hands on the football. Didn't do a really good job with ball security there, and that led to the fumble.
Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense?
And the Cowboys come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Offense will try to strike on 1st and 10. Gets the back moving. Back to throw, it's Flores. Takes a hit as he fires. Makes the grab. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. The Cowboys are on the move. They're going to run it. Powers through the defender.
And a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The offense down to the 25 now, 1st and 10. Motion from the back. Looking to throw on 1st down. He'll take a shot. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Fires deep toward the end zone. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. He wants to throw it again. Another incompletion on 3rd down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. And he'll need a little distance and accuracy, a 42-yarder from the left hash. And the kicker delivers the 3-ball to finish off the drive. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, you can make a case this is the game of the week in the SEC. Alabama is on the short side of things right now, but like the days of Tua and Devontae Smith in the 2018 title game, do not rule out a comeback. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Tennessee. Week in and week out in the SEC, it's a battle of attrition, and if anything big changes, you'll hear about it here.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. On the run, it's Walker. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. They'll run it. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the running game has been going in the wrong direction. They'll try to get their first positive play of the drive here on 3rd down. Makes the grab. He stopped short, and it's 4th down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Bearcats will send out the punt unit. Fair catch is called for in the midst of all this rain. Concentrate on one thing. Make the catch. Oklahoma State has it back and the offense is on the field. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, Dan.
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. He's got an open man. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37.
Man, this quarterback is having a first half. He's over 200 yards already, heating up, setting up. Dude, this dude might break his career high in passing. I don't know what it is. Somebody get stats for me.
They'll send the back in motion. To the air, it's Flores. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
There were very big expectations surrounding this guy coming into the season. He's delivered week in, week out. With that last catch, he's now got over 1,000 yards receiving on the year.
And the Cowboys come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Off the play fake. Lets it go to the end zone. And he'll sail it way too far for everybody. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. From the gun, wants to pass. And he's going to score. Pistols firing, touchdown Cowboys.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. And he was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. An impressive 66-yard touchdown drive. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Coming out with it, it's Anderson. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. To the air, it's Sorsby. Just a short pass to the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down. On the run, it's Walker. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced it.
He'll loft one deep down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. The Bearcats decide to punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Kicks it high, and it's just hanging there as if it has helium in it, floating down toward the earth. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down.
And he makes another big play for this offense. And, man, if I'm this defense, at some point I'm going to learn my lesson. We're in the 2nd quarter. He's already over 100 yards. Like, I better start committing some resources to this guy, or else he's going to break some records because he is putting up some numbers on the day.
Give to the back. They get him stopped after a 2-yard gain. Ball is at the 17. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. They think they can create space here with a run to the right. This has been happening all night. They stubbornly keep giving him the ball, and the defense is all over it. Looking for a man. It's Flores. Throws for the tight end. He's got it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Anderson. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. Trailing now by 17, David. This is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not...
Breaks into the open. And he's brought down after a nice gain. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. When you've already set your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. The Bearcats will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing.
Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
The misconnection leaves him with a 3rd down. To throw, it's Flores. Shoots it to the left. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
Turns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oak. Going right to work up top. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. And the Bearcats with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Quick strike complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Using him out of the slot, he has just been unstoppable.
And I love putting dynamic athletes in the slot that I can move around, that I can put in motion, that I can make him go in or out. I can put him off the ball so you can't get hands on him, and they've really featured this guy today.
The Bearcats will have it 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. The short hands, it's Caldwell. Finds a crease at the 20. And the tackle was made, but there has been a flag thrown. There are penalties you sort of forget about and others that sort of stick with you for a while. You get a play like that wiped out, that one's going to linger. Handoff to the lone back. Got room to work. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Power football with the run. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. It's 3rd down, and the line to gain is the 36. Motion from the wideout. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. Makes his man miss. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a 1st down. The Bearcats are rolling down the field. The give to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. On the ground, it's Pryor. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. 3rd down has been right in the wheelhouse on this drive. They've already converted a couple of times, but they need the full 10 yards now. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Really nice 3rd down sub-defense there that time. It's 3rd and long. They're expecting pass, and they're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture pre-snap to post-snap to confuse the quarterback, now forcing the incompletion, setting up 4th.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. From inside the 10, here he comes. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. They'll run it from the gun. Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to throw, it's Flores. Got it in the middle, it's 4. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Recovers the fumble, and he's still going.
Man, those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. Punt is on its way. And the ball will come to rest just inside the 40-yard line. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Wants to throw on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Caldwell. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down. Clock's running. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Throws to the wideout. And they can't make the play on third down.
And in this weather, man, you start to see more of this. You try to throw the ball harder to penetrate it through the weather and get it to your target, but just catching a football that's a little bit slippery sometimes, you'll see some of those drops, and it's just part of the game.
They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Looking to throw, it's Flores. Finds the tight end.
I'll tell you, when you've got a tight end like this, it makes it a lot easier calling pass plays on first down, even if the defense is in zone coverage. He did a really good job there, working his leverage, finding the soft spot, and making it an easy completion.
Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. The Cowboys come to the line on third and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Back open in the middle. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. And the Cowboys will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Caught over the middle. It's 4. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Makes the grab on the left. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. And this one will be a 40-yard try from the left hash. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And that will extend their lead even further.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, fellas, looks like you've had a very enjoyable day there today in Stillwater. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Boone Pickens Stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. Just about set to get this second half underway.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Ball will be placed at the 40 after that kick out of bounds. Leaves it with the back. Stopped just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. He now has 80 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes fixed on leading the nation in rushing. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. The play action fake. He'll get rid of it. Got his man downfield. Gets him down at the 30 after a 15-yard pickup. They are threatening, and they have a first down. Looking for a gap. It's Pryor. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. And the Bearcats with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. situation to the right. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. And the Bearcats kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. They'll leave it with him. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Bearcats! And they take it in for 6 more points. Sometimes we ask coaches about halftime adjustments, and they go blah, 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 blah. And then sometimes they make some good ones.
Sometimes that blah, 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 blah actually works, but it's working now. But it might be too little too late, but at least you got the party started.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. Their lead is down to 10. It's moments like this you start to feel a little bit of heat to put points on the board. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. The Cowboys can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The give to the back. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. So now to try to take advantage of that defense. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second.
And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
Nice coverage on the back end. Great job. Nothing open right away. The QB holds the ball in the pocket, and the pass rush finally gets home. Sometimes it's the DBs doing great work. Sometimes it's the defensive lineman winning up front.
And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack. The Bearcats will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. A fair catch is called for and made just across the 50-yard line. Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. Back to pass, it's Flores. Fires to the wideout. And his throw is incomplete.
Well, that's one the offense would love to have back. That's a play they practice over and over and over. They feel like they can run that play in their sleep, not able to connect there.
Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
They boot it away. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. Using his legs, it's Pryor. There he goes. Oh, he got loose. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking. They opened up this drive, getting all the way out to the 35, and now it's first down again. Finding an escape route. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They want to run it left here. Turns it on in midfield. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. The Bearcats with the 1st and 10. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll move the tight end. The give to the tailback. Finding open areas. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll try the run. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. 3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Trying to set up the screen. He goes out of bounds across the 25, mark it at the 24, and this defense, its head is spinning. They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. They'll go to the counter. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. And the Bearcats can really attack on this 2nd and short. Here's the handoff. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. Boy, there wasn't much room to wiggle for that running back there.
None at all. Great job by the defense getting in the backfield quickly, closing up all the holes, nowhere to run.
Looking to throw at Sorsby. Throws to the tight end. Got it! Into the end zone. Touchdown, Bearcats! A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the SEC. Alabama is on top, but it's not like Tua or Jalen Hurts or even Ken Stabler are playing quarterback, which is why they can't pull away. They're up by 11 over Tennessee. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have SEC fans buzzing all week. Guys?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. 1st and goal from the 7. Use the play fake, now to throw. Blasted as he lets it go. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. 2nd down coming. Looking to fire. Into the end zone. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Keeps it on the bootleg. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Cowboys! Quick strike through the air for the score. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. They are trailing by 10 here, Jesse, but this is the type of team that seems comfortable in an offensive shootout.
You got to hold serve at this point, right? You got to drive the field, put some more points up on the board. Yeah, they just scored. You can answer that now and keep this thing close, David.
And I think you're used to that as offense. Like, football is so fast-paced now and you score so quickly, it's not that big of a deal to get down 10. You keep being aggressive.
Now on first down from the 30. Rides to back on the option, the give. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Makes the grab. Pick up of 5. It'll be 3rd down and 5. Trying to pick up a first down. Back to pass, it's Sorsby. Quickly out to the tight end. So important to convert these 3rd downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Bearcats have their offense in high gear. Wide receiver going in motion. The give to the right. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, it's a negative play trying to run the football, and I think if you're on offense, you got to be thinking about throwing it now. You're trailing by a lot. You got to get back in this game. You need tempo, and you need explosive plays through the air.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Bearcats will bring the punt team onto the field. A high kick. Let's see if he can pin them back deep in their own end. And the coverage team all over it, and the punt is down inside the 40. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. I know they've put up really good numbers on offense, but David, their starting pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. And the Cowboys have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Catch in the middle, it's 4. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover. Pick up the first. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Cowboys line up to punt it away. Kick is in the air. No return coming here as he signals for the fair catch and makes it right around the 30-yard line. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Couldn't find a lane. A pickup of 1 to the 31. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. To the air, it's Sorsby. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. And the Bearcats will punt this one away. Trying to play a little field position with that high punt. They barely get the punt out of their own territory. It'll be marked down just outside the 45. Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so you got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
Oh, and he drops it on the crossing route on first down. He knew that defense was bearing down on him. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, they'll go to the air. Grabbed in the middle. It's Ford. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Quite a bit of work to do on third down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. And this kicker has had a busy night. The field goal unit is out there for the third time. He's going to try to punch one through from 45 yards away. And he got just enough of that one. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready, and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. Finally stopped after a solid return out to the 32. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Pryor. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Quick spin on the run. They stop him cold, maybe gets a yard to the 34. Now facing a third and long. Looking downfield, it's Sorsby. They'll run the screen. Hard running there. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. And the Bearcats will line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. A high kick trying to pin them deep. And they'll down this one at about the 40. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. Things have been clicking along nicely, Jesse, but they have to make sure they keep it up.
Yeah, they got to wake up. It seems like they've been a bit lackadaisical here the last few drives, maybe as we've seen this lead dwindle a little bit, David. So they need a bit of a spark here to get that mojo back.
Yeah, and you always have the adjustments, and then your opponent adjusts, and now they got to readjust now because this game's getting a little bit tighter than they liked.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Looking to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. This time it's complete. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. And the Cowboys come to the line needing just inches for the first down. On third and short, the power run here. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Cowboys are moving quickly down the field. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Here comes the heat. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. So now on second and long, you start to think just don't fall out of field goal range. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
Yeah, just not able to connect that time with his target on the in-breaking route. Got to have a little bit better rhythm. You know these windows are going to be small over the middle of the field, and that's why you try to put some extra mustard on it, but I think that time that's what forced the incomplete.
Hand off from the gun. They stop him right at the 25-yard line. That's well short of the first down. Certainly in field goal range, but let's see what they do here. So here comes the field goal unit once again. They've already kicked 3 tonight. He'll try to put one down the boulevard from 42 yards out. That one was leaking and losing altitude fast, but it made it home. And they'll push that lead down a little further.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. He'll bring it out. It's Anderson. Stopped at the 26, brought it out in the end zone, picked up an extra yard. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Wide receiver comes in motion. Off the play fake on first down. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
This has got to be frustrating if you're the offensive coordinator because you've had receivers open down the field, just haven't had time to get them the football. This defense doing an outstanding job with their pass rush.
Got a man. It's Caldwell. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down.
And, David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see...
Oh, he's got some space. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. The Bearcats just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. To the ground. He's got it again. Tackled at the 31. They'll give him 6 on the play. Line getting set on 2nd down. We've reached a break. Oklahoma State is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Scanning the field, it's Sorsby. Fires to the big fella. Brought down at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. It'll be a first down. The Bearcats come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Allen. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Bearcats have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. The pull and throw off the RPO. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. The Bearcats started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Motion from the wide receiver. This quarterback part of their running game. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They desperately need to get the score here on 3rd and goal to have any kind of wild. Scores on the sneak.
This is like having an extra running back in your backfield. This quarterback is magic. When he decides to keep the football, he can make people look absolutely silly. He shows you on that play.
Looking to throw. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd.
Cincinnati, 37.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. Guys, that last trip, a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. There's a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack, get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
He almost had the pick, and that could have given them a boost. Instead, it'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Got the quick pass. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. That's exactly what they told us they wanted to limit. Yards after the catch, and it pays off on this play.
And especially in these situations in 3rd down when you know the ball's going to come out fast, understanding that, breaking on the football, going, making the tackle, and forcing the 4th down.
The decision to go for it does not pan out. Looking downfield, it's Sorsby. Makes the catch. It's Williams. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Catch in the middle. It's Royer. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Off the play fake on 1st down. The throw. Pulls it in. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Just keep slinging it. Grab behind the line. It's Williams. Turning it on. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll try to power their way ahead. That'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal from the 10. The Bearcats are flying down the field. Looking downfield on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Johnson. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Here comes the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch.
Touchdown, Cincinnati! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And I love finding the big fella down in the red zone. 3rd and goal. You got to make something happen down here. Throw it up high. Let the big fella make you look really good as a quarterback. Love finding those big guys down here in the red zone.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. They'll go to the ground. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Now the play fake. Throws to the wideout. And it's taken away by the defense, and they desperately needed that turnover. Couldn't find much breathing room to return it, but the interception has this offense in business at the 27. Back to throw, it's Sorsby. It's complete to the left. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. On 1st and 10, trying to strike from the 15. Quarterback running on the draw.
You know, this offensive line, they just got to hold their blocks a little bit longer. This offense likes to run their quarterback on design plays. And if you can just give him a little crease, he can take it the distance, but they couldn't get it done there.
Not in lockstep there with the receiver. After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. So now we'll line up for one of the biggest kicks of this game. Splits the uprights. Good. And here in the 4th quarter, this game is tied. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Big one this week in the SEC. Heck, they're all big ones in that conference. Georgia is running away with this one, thanks to an offense that's been sicking them since the opening kickoff. They're up by 32 over Ole Miss. Games like these just mean more in the SEC, and we'll circle back if anything big happens you should see.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Finds some space, enough to get 5 to the 22. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47.
It's so nice as a quarterback when you've got a guy like that working for you in the slot. He has such a good feel to find the open spaces in the defense. Just makes life so much easier for his quarterback.
From the gun, the running back has it. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Sends it back in motion. Going to swing it on 2nd down. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Unloads to the wideout. And it's intercepted. Oh, what a big play in a tie game. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. And generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that
breaks into the open. What a run. Gets it inside the 40 and out of bounds at the 36. Moving into scoring territory at the 36 on 1st down. He'll pull it on the read. Running into the open space. And he'll pick up the 1st down after a tough run there. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Bearcats will snap it on 1st and 10. The give is to Williams. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Dropping back, it's Sorsby. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And the pressure gets to him again, another sack. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. It's good. And now they regain the lead. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
Big time kick right there, man. 4th quarter, clutch time. You needed to come through to take the lead, and now the pressure goes to the defense. You got to keep this lead. Got to get a stop or two more, and you can get the dub in this football game.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. And the Cowboys now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Trying play action. Hit as he throws. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense is going to have to buckle up and really protect their guy up front.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller, and certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. He'll do it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And I think everybody wants to run the option nowadays, but the problem is, can everybody read it? You got to be able to stick the ball in the belly of the running back, and you have to be able to understand, or I'm pitching it to him. Whatever the read is, you can tell he was a little bit confused, a little bit slow, and that's why the defense won this round.
Love the execution there on the screen. The running back shows pass protect, last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball. The D linemen have already run past him. Now he can turn upfield for a big gainer.
Dropping back, it's Sorsby. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass. And the Bearcats send out the punt unit. He'll be brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see what that one's about.
Offside, defense.
And this is what's going to drive coaches crazy. It's mental errors, right? It doesn't take any talent or lack of talent to have that penalty. You just got to watch the ball, and when it's snapped, get after the quarterback.
He's got it. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Trying to start the drive with a pass. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
And it falls in complete. But it could have been much, much worse as the defender was right there. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
The defense is just killing it. Success after success after success. If I'm the offense, I got to change something up, or my quarterback's going to be forced to change because he's going to be in the injury tent.
Makes the catch near the 50. And the returner will be brought down. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. This is the type of play that could be a pivotal moment. Tight game, third and long coming. Looking to throw, it's Sorsby. Bringing the heat. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Bearcats. They won it all, and that is exactly what they got.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away. Count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done. And now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Fires to the big fella. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. The Cowboys come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Showing the arm strength down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. He is stopped short, and they'll turn it over on downs. Just a crushing blow at this point in the game. They'll move the wide receiver. They want that clock to run. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. The run from the shotgun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. And the running game has gone in the wrong direction. The offense tries to turn it around and go forward on 3rd down. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Oh, and he missed it. No good. Lead is still at double digits, but missed a chance to make it bigger.
Look, it's sloppy out here. It's wet. The ball is slick. It's not easy to kick in these types of conditions. That's now his 2nd missed field goal, but I know this kicker's disappointed in himself because he's good enough to make these kicks.
Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. Back to pass on 2nd down. He wants a big play here late. Makes a catch at the 15. Just making a huge play, and he sets him up all the way down at the 14. It's a 1st down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo. Now from inside the red zone. Throwing right. He's got an open man. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. To the air on 2nd down. Going for 6. Knocked away, incomplete, and quarters get tight in the red zone. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. He'll throw on 3rd down. Makes the grab, and he will score. Touchdown, Cowboys!
Well, the offense did their part. You're just trying to apply some pressure on the opponent, right? Yeah, you're down right now, but if you can find a way to get the ball back with some time on the clock, they're within striking distance still to win this game.
On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Men, it just means more in the SEC, and take a look at how things are playing out here. Alabama looks like a legit title contender right now, which they kind of do every year, but man, this offense is rolling. They're up by 21 over Tennessee. We'll keep an eye on things until the final horn in a game that could shake things up a bit in the SEC.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. The give is to Williams.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Motion from the wideout. They'll give it to the back. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run.
It's a great play there by the defense, stopping that run. But now with less than a minute to go, you've got to use your timeout. You've got to try and conserve as much clock as possible to give yourself a chance to win.
Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. He's not going to get there, and this defense really needed a stop like that. The Bearcats will call on their punt team. Timeout is called by the defense. 19 ticks remaining. They bring the punter onto the field now. Great contact on that ball as it just hangs up in the sky. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Got to get everybody lined up quickly, time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. To the air on first down. He's taking a deep shot. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
And you absolutely expect those shots from this offense, and I love it. The defense was prepared. You got to know where the burners are. You know he can go, so you got to play that deep route. They play it great. Don't give up the big play. Stay deep, and don't let anyone get behind you.
Here's a throw downfield late. Ball is incomplete. Falls to the turf, and that's going to do it. And it went right down to the final play. Well, points weren't the issue, guys, but they couldn't string together enough stops to get the victory.
Yeah, good news, bad news scenario, I guess. Good news is you're going to score. This offense looks like they can be explosive and they can light up the scoreboard. Bad news, though, David, they've got a lot to clean up on the defensive side of the ball.
Yeah, and welcome to college football nowadays, right? This is how it works, a ton of points. Defenses learn as you go, but you got to get better. You got to force some turnovers, create those negative plays. Just can't give up so many points.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.